Hi, and welcome to the news headlines of this hour. Relentless monsoon rains lashed Pakistan's most populous province overnight and on Thursday, killing 24 people and injuring 18, emergency services said. Most of the deaths were caused by collapsing roofs and walls, according to the emergency services spokesman Mohammad Asghar. Many homes in rural Pakistan are made of sun-baked mud and straw or flimsy cinder block construction, he added. 3 men died when a landslide damaged a coal mine. In the provincial capital of Lahore, the country's cultural hub with a population of nearly 13 million people, streets were flooded and homes in the poorest areas of the city were inundated with water. Monsoon rains wreak havoc in cities and towns across Pakistan where drainage and sewage systems are antiquated and outdated. Deadly floods occur regularly during the monsoon season in both Pakistan and neighboring India. French President Emmanuel Macron received German Chancellor Angela Merkel at his Mediterranean holiday retreat on Thursday to discuss a long list of burning issues, including the coronavirus pandemic, post-election unrest in Belarus, and growing tensions with Turkey. The pair have a packed agenda for the meeting at the four-day BreganCon, with challenges raised by Britain's departure from the European Union, climate change, the coup d'etat in Mali, and consequences of the devastating blast in Lebanon also set to loom large. Macron welcomed Merkel for her first ever visit to the presidential summer residence with a Namaste-style greeting, palms pressed together and bending at the waist, in observance of social distancing guidelines against coronavirus spread. President Donald Trump on Thursday said US companies were involved in many prospects in Iraq's oil business, as Iraqi Prime Minister Mustafa al-Kadhimi declared his country open for American business and investment. Trump told reporters before a meeting with the Iraqi leader that the US military had very few troops in Iraq and looked forward to the day when it did not have to be there, but would help the country if neighboring Iran should do anything. Al-Kadhimi took office in April, becoming the third Iraq head of state in a chaotic 10-week period that had followed months of deadly protests in the country, which has been exhausted by decades of sanctions, wars, corruption, and economic challenge. Average daily cases of coronavirus in Africa fell last week, according to Africa's Center for Disease Control and Prevention. The continent-wide daily average was 10,300 last week, down from 11,000 the week before. The director for Africa CDC, Dr. John Kengasson, said it was a sign of hope. Africa has recorded 11,47,369 cases, more than half of which are in South Africa, and about 26,000 deaths. Dr. Kengasong said he was hopeful that we are beginning to bend the curve slowly, but added that it is very, very early. We are dealing with a very delicate virus that spreads rapidly. The presence of Chinese bombers on the disputed Parcel Islands in the South China Sea jeopardizes peace, Vietnam's foreign ministry said on Thursday, in another sign of disapproval in the region for Beijing's increased defense activities. China, which has for years been locked in maritime disputes with other coastal states in the South China Sea, has in recent months boosted its presence and exercises in disputed parts of the strategic waterway at a time when other claimants are battling coronavirus outbreaks. The fact that relevant sides vent weapons and bombers not only violates Vietnam's sovereignty but also jeopardizes the situation in the area. South Korea's intelligence agency believes that Kim Yo-jong, the sister of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, is serving as his de facto second in command but has not necessarily been designated his successor, a South Korean lawmaker said on Thursday. Believed to be in her early 30s, Kim Yo-jong is the leader's only close relative with a public role in politics, recently spearheading a new tougher campaign to put pressure on South Korea. Hae Tae-kyung, an opposition party lawmaker on Parliament's Intelligence Committee, told reporters that Kim was helping to run the regime with mandated authority from her brother. The bottom line is that Kim Jong-un still holds absolute power but has turned over a bit more of his authority compared to the past. Ha said, followed a closed-door briefing by the South's National Intelligence Service. Greece plans to ratify an accord on maritime boundaries with Egypt next week, its government said on Thursday, referring to a deal which has angered Turkey and highlighted overlapping claims over the East Mediterranean. Egypt and Greece sealed the accord defining maritime zones on August 6. It was ratified by Egypt's parliament on August 18, and Greek government spokesman Stelios Petsas said it was being submitted to the Greek parliament with a view of it being ratified on August 26. Yet Turkey has said the pact infringes its own continental shelf and has dispatched a survey vessel to an area between Crete and Cyprus. The agreement also overlaps with maritime zone Turkey agreed with Libya last year, decreed as illegal by Greece. Maritime zones or exclusive economic zones have a state rights over natural resources. Largely unexplored, the East Mediterranean is thought to be rich in natural gas. Zohr, the largest gas field in the Mediterranean, was found off Egypt in 2015. This is Jyoti reporting for Our Voice. Preview.